All right. All right, welcome back. We apologize as I think that lightning flash that I questioned might have been a power flash and taken our internet away. I think we had some issues at the scores table there for a moment. You didn't miss much. Just 2 points for Lakeside while we were away, so 20-18 Ram lead. But we are back now. We do apologize.
Futch up to 17 points.
It's just a crazy stat line right now in the first half. That three misses everything. And right now, as Allie James, that is not typical for Allie James to miss it, or was that Ralston? So not your typical, it was James. Again, not your typical shooting night so far for Greenbrier. We'll see if they settle in as we get closer to the break and into the second half. Stop. Up top. No. I will say this, Blair. One of the big things for this Greenbrier team, they do shoot a lot of threes. They like to shoot the three, and that was one of the biggest differences earlier this year. I saw Parkview ladies beat them, the Maumelle ladies beat them, and both of those instances were just nights where the three ball was not falling for this team.
Yeah, you live by the three, you can die by the three. Good job defensively. They're collapsing where Futch is not getting the shots and other people are having to make them. So that's kind of the strategy you want. But on the other end, kind of picking up the dribble a little too early and getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
See if they can get a drive to the basket here.
Away we go, Allie James, as you see the Greenbrier Panther boys team waiting in the tunnel. It's Herbaville, kick out, Ralston, she'll fire a three. No, boy. Way off on that one, and I'll tell you, they play Greenbrier plays in a beautiful arena.
Yeah.
That's got very open like this, so it's not a sight line thing, just not shooting it well. There's a big three.
Allison
Knocks down the three, and all of a sudden it's a 5-point lead for the Rams.
And Coach Edmondson a little disappointed, I think, in the defense the last couple of possessions.
A little slower on the rotations, it has seemed. And I want to say a big thanks to you, Blair, for jumping out here last minute. I told Will, I said,
not a problem.
Shoot him a text and tell him it's not a big deal if you can't make it. I know it's last minute, but we got to a point I was like, okay, we're going to need one here. And
I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, what a horrible excuse to have to come watch the 5A state tournament.
Terrible, right?
Oh, geez. I mean, it's just phenomenal. Y'all do such a fantastic job.
We appreciate that. It has been a lot of work. And
it is. I don't know if people realize how much, effort you all put in behind the scenes. And you and your crew, just a phenomenal job this week.
And I've given him a hard time a lot this week, but this guy behind me, Will Watkins, he really is an A-plus producer. Everything you see has been built by Will, and that is not going to be a shooting foul. They will get Futch for the foul. But
you like the fact Mosley taking it to the basket, being aggressive.
I think that's going to be the key, especially with the three-point shot not falling for them right now. Pushing to the bucket is the goal. Driving, kicking, Ralston. Bobbled, fight for it, and a timeout. Rams, good job. That is heads up there by Coach Williams, and a good job too. We like as fans and everybody likes to give the officials a hard time. And I thought the officials did a great job on that play right there, because it would have been easy to either throw the jump ball up and just call it a jump ball because he was kind of behind it, but also he recognized as Williams was calling the timeout that they did have possession. So good job by our officials there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I think basketball, if you've tried to officiate basketball, you understand how difficult it is. It looks simple, but, man, I would encourage everybody, just go to the youth center or Boys Girls Club and try it. Mm-hmm. Plus, we need officials, but it is, man, there's a lot more to it than you think.
I'll tell you, when we first started doing this, we gave the officials a hard time a lot.
Yeah.
And now we've gained a lot of respect. And I'll be completely honest. Our first year doing this, we did football. We had no anticipation of ever doing basketball until Maumelle came and asked us if we'd do it. And I looked at Coach Horton and I said, I don't know that you want us calling basketball because we don't know anything about it. We got out there and had a ton of fun. I got to give my guy Jim Ashley, who may be watching tonight. Jim, former official, a longtime Maumelle guy. He was watching some of our broadcasts, and he messaged me. He said, can I please come on a game with you guys? I'll help you and be your official, kind of your guy to review stuff for you. And it was great. We learned a lot thanks to Jim. About a year and a half later, we had to ask Jim to not be on the call anymore because he gave officials a harder time than we did. But to that point, there's a turnover and out of bounds.
And they get it back.
Wow. But to that point, I say it all the time. If you have an issue with the officials on the floor, Bobby Swafford will happily take your phone call. He will put you in a training class, and he will put you on the court to be an official.
Yep. We need them. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Without officials, we don't have games.
On top of that, I guarantee you're not perfect at your job every day. And there's a turnover.
Went to the ground. Yeah.
I know I make mistakes at my job all the time. They're not for everybody to see.
Yeah.
All right, so Futch will bring it up. 10 seconds to go in our first half. 5-point lead for the Rams.
Got to be aware of the clock.
Knocked away. Travel. Yep. And so 4.2, and we'll see if Greenbrier can get a shot away.
Yeah.
Again, we apologize as the stream dropped.
A little power surge.
But we are back and rolling.
Oh, no.
And now they'll push it up quickly. And I think, Coach Edmondson played a stop. The clock started too soon. When they threw it in, it wasn't touched, and they started running the clock as the ball was kind of rolling towards the corner. So Coach Edmondson caught that, and now our officials will correct it. And let's see what they put on the clock.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting how much time they put on.
It should be right back at 4.2. I think I'm going to say 3.6.
3.6, okay.
I thought we were at 4.2 when we.
And that's kind of a break for Greenbrier because that pass went back. Then we're going to have to go further up the floor.
You have to start back there again, it looks like. And now defense comes at her. Mosley pushes. The freshman tosses it up, and no. That's how our first half will end, and it's been a good one. The two-seeded Lakeside Rams leading the Greenbrier Panthers 23-18. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with more of the 5A State Basketball Tournament live here from Farmington.
Agriculture is not about what's in the soil anymore. It's what's in the data.
From drone flight classes to GIS mapping, ASUBB gives us the eye in the sky. We're learning to see problems before they happen and solve them with precision. Whether you're in the field or the lab, the future of farming is wide open.
Precision training for a high-tech world. Visit asub.edu/precision ag for more information.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
What keeps me doing this work is the knowledge that if we don't step out and speak up, our waiting kids might not have a voice.
Until there are no kids in Arkansas wondering where they're home, wondering where their family is, we cannot quit. There's too much at stake.
We all have to come together to solve this problem.
We still are not at zero, and there are still around 200 kids that are wanting us to give them a voice and to help them find their way home.
Most people think farming is just about getting your hands dirty. At ASUBB, we're not just driving, we're programming the future. With GPS and GIS tracking, we don't miss an inch. It's about being smarter, faster, and more efficient. From drones to data analytics, the future of agriculture is here.
The industry is evolving. Are you?
Master the tech and own the field. Visit asub.edu/precision ag for more information.
The Everett difference means we are committed to giving back to the communities we serve. When I think of Everett, I think of them more than just a car dealership.
Everett's involvement in the community is phenomenal. I see it in the police and fire department. I see it in the Boys and Girls Club.
Their heart is in this community.
And I think Everett does a great job making sure they have a positive, lasting impact.
We are grateful for the opportunity to serve. Discover the Everett difference for yourself.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads. I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
We have the tools.
We have the tech.
At ASU-BB, we have the plan to get you hired.
Our Precision Ag program combines hands-on experience with cutting-edge certificates, returning students into the most sought-after professionals in the industry.
Don't just farm, be a leader in the farming industry. Visit asub.edu/Precision Ag for more information.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car, to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
And finally, a Central Arkansas success story. A salute to my friends at the Natural State Sports Network.
Few people are enjoying calling high school games more than Steve Henson.
25-20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him 6. What a play by the Coyote.
So much fun to be able to call the game with that excitement. The parents love it. The fans love it. The kids just absolutely eat it up.
We could get him involved more. That kid's, he's got a ton of talent.
Steve and his partner, Will Watkins, who Steve calls the mastermind, did their first game 5 years ago. Fast forward to 2025, 5 schools now have contracts with the Natural Sports Network.
It was one of those things where, when we started doing it, we had no idea what we were doing. So it was like, hey, we'll do it, and if people think it's cool, then great. There's no way you could have gotten me to believe that we'd be where we are today and the impact we've had.
Good decision by the Bears to hold it right there.
Oh! And they take pride in the quality of their broadcasts.
We want to be able to put out something that's not just, anybody can, with the advent of Huddle and everything else, anybody can put a stream out now. But we want something that that the viewer can enjoy, and from commentary to the angles to the cameras.
The Hornets are headed to Bank of the Ozark Arena on Saturday.
They say the guy behind camera, Will Watkins, searches YouTube on how to do games. And he's been the mastermind behind the whole deal. But
it's quality product.
Yeah, it's a great team over there.
Okay, good stuff, Sully. Thanks very much. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back here as we are just about set for the second half of the 5A state basketball tournament on the Natural State Sports Network. I'm Steve Henson along with Blair Cartwright, and a good first half really for both teams.
Yes.
The story of that first half was 17 points out of Peyton Futch. She was the only scorer for the long time, but your thoughts on that first half, Blair?
Boy, she was so impressive. Looked like she maybe started to kind of tire down the stretch, and that's when Greenbrier was able to kind of make their moves. So we'll see what adjustments the coaches made at halftime and who can get out to a good start in this third quarter.
Yeah, Greenbrier had a short lead, tied it at 18, and a 5-0 run to finish the half. Futch left it short, and maybe that is starting to get into her legs a little bit.
Yeah, that was a shot she was making early on.
Open look. Tuberville passes on it, drives all the way to the bucket. What a drive there by Tuberville.
Well, when they've driven to the basket, Steve, they've had success.
And I think if they can continue doing that, that's going to start opening up Allie James. That went off the hands of Futch out of bounds, so turnover back to Greenbrier.
See Plummer saying that's my fault, and Futch saying that's okay.
Good job there by Futch, though, to calm it down, settle them down.
Be a leader.
And James now in
Need
trouble
some
after
help.
not handing it off, and very close to a 5-second. Ralston left her pivot foot, and so a travel and a turnover.
Just kind of some unforced errors for Greenbrier. Kept them from really making a run. But still, it's a 3-point game. They're very much in this.
And so much of it is just that decision-making and trying to think ahead. And when nice back cut to the bucket. What a feed by
Good
Futch.
find.
Yeah. As Plummer. And that was the two that had the issue on the last time down, and that time they connected. Kick out Ralston, passes on it, into the lane. No. But Doris, rebound, put back.
Man.
Ball was on its way out, said no. Right back down.
It's the kind of roll you get at home, not on the road or a different arena.
Yes. Driving, Futch. Man, a little off here in this second half. Let's see if she can get going again. Ralston open. She'll fire that one. 3 on the way. Around the rim and out.
Got to follow that shot, though, and get that rebound.
25-22 game as Futch brings it up. Some of that, when we start talking about the court, and there's a nice steal and a foul. James stole it, fouled by Davenport.
That's 4 now on Davenport.
That's big, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was you got to be a little more cautious playing with 3.
And Davenport, no points, 4 fouls. It's been a tough night for her.
Yeah, she's made an impact defensively when she's been in there.
And on a day or an evening we've not really had a lot of fouls, it's like 11 total. It's crazy how one player, not that they're singling her out, but how it just kind of finds that one player. Now foul inside.
Mosley again driving inside, drawing a foul.
Breakbill called for that one.
Fouls on number 5, Jalen Breakbill. That's her first personal foul, second team foul.
I am curious. I'm going to have to find out. I don't believe they have a daughter that old, but my neighbor, their former neighbor, last name Breakbill, he coaches basketball, but I think their daughter's not that old.
Tie ball, possession, Greenbrier.
So tie up, possession here. I'll go to Greenbrier here.
Kids, they just sneak up on us as we get older.
I know I'm not quite that old because when they had their kid, I still had a infant at home.
Okay.
I've only got a 13 and 8-year-old at home, so it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, wait till they get in their 20s. It really sneaks up on you.
Trust
me.
After the phone call I got today from my wife about my 8-year-old, I'm not sure he'll make it to his 20s.
Yeah, there are those doubts.
It's not a good day for him. And it's not going to be any good days between now and his birthday at the end of the month. But he's my kid. I can only blame myself.
Yeah.
Futch trying to get untracked here in the second half. She drives, kicks, open look. 3 on the way. Got it. Pure shot there out of Breakbill.
For 3.
And Breakbill letting everybody know.
Now look at her. It's funny how a made shot will get you going if she is on it
bounce in
defensively.
your step.
James, good find.
Oh,
Doris
nice.
left it
Oh,
short.
got to finish.
Don't see that much out of Doris. Doris is almost automatic if you get her something in the lane. And nice find, but couldn't get the finish. Now Ralston will bring it up the floor.
Well, Lakeside's making them work on the defensive end. You wonder if that's having an effect on the offensive end.
There's Doris with a rebound foul, and Doris will make her way to the free throw line.
Who are they going to get? Break bill.
Yep. The first or second? Second, looks like. Second. Both in this quarter. So that will draw, looks like Nevaeh Henry back on the floor for Lakeside, as well as number 11, Haley Miller for Greenbrier. Ralston sits, and actually it's Ava Allison that sits for Lakeside. And Doris missed it, and what a job.
Smart play. Smart play. Throw it off the other team. To think of that while you're falling out of bounds.
Yeah, Plummer saved a possession right there. She was going down, and not only did she save it, she avoided a travel because she was losing her balance going out of bounds. So that's a great job. Oh, I thought she was about to hit us with the step back there, Blair.
Yeah.
What a block by Doris. She erases that one, 15 to shoot. Isolating, Futch driving, too strong. Rebound, Allie James.
Oh, and then the unnecessary foul. I think she wanted a foul on the shot prior.
I think that's 2 now for Futch. Maybe it's starting to become a little bit of a frustration situation with Futch because she had one earlier where she thought she was fouling. That was late in the first half, and now that shot there.
And has not scored in this quarter.
And didn't score really late in the second either. It's been a while since she's had any points. Look at
nice find.
And a good adjustment as the pass was a little behind Doris. That was a great job by Doris to get it and then get her hands on it and get it up in the bucket.
They might want to just keep doing that until Lakeside forces them to go elsewhere.
Yeah, I'd continue to work through Doris. I'm with you there. Again, I think it'll open them up too around the perimeter, which is what they like to do.
Oh, boy, that was a
physical
screen.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate mismatch. The freshman Mosley ended up on Plummer, who's 5'10",
Yeah.
Mosley at 5'6".
Yeah, got to be careful how high she sets that screen. That was
free throw up and good for Plummer. I'll tell you, Blair, you're going to have a treat in the next one as well as it'll be Greenbrier and Sheridan. Sheridan's had a great year. Really, the only thing that kept them from winning their conference was that team called Benton. The only team they lost to in conference play. But Greenbrier on the other side of things, kind of a surprising 3-seed this year, and they play call them the Twin Towers, as they've got 2 guys at about 6'8".
Oh, nice.
One a sophomore, one a junior. Back to Doris.
Thought she had contact there.
Grabbing at her face. And look at James chase it down, though, and get the turnover.
Nice defense, good hustle. Oh, they had Doris all alone.
Oh, she's got an opening outside if she wants it. Instead, turnaround, no. Rebound, though, as the freshman gathers it. Back to Doris, outside, Turbeville. Top of the key, 3. No, but another offensive board for the freshman as Mosley continues to impress.
Love the hustle.
And to your point before we got started, Blair, they're not freshmen anymore.
No.
And she's playing like she's and now an upperclassman out there.
Yes. She is setting the tone with her energy.
And got to hit the free throws. Misses that one. It'll stay a 5-point lead for Lakeside. Plummer will get a break as Jonas Craig into the game. There we go. Mosley gets the second. Greenbrier trying to become the first higher-seeded team to win here at the 5A state tournament this week.
Nice screen, but Futch couldn't do much with it.
Tried to make it happen, and she gets fouled. That's to the chagrin of the Greenbrier fans. So Futch will head to the line.
Just her first, though. But they're wanting that call on the other end as well.
Yep. Real classic fun, though. Going after officials. I had a little fun with our officials yesterday while I was a fan for that last game of the night.
Yeah.
It helps that the vast majority of these officials, I've worked courtside with most of them. So that one missed, rebound, and battle, and a foul. Going to be called on Hayes.
I don't think that's what Coach Williams wanted there.
Yeah, because now we're in the bonus, so we're going to walk all the way to the other end.
Yeah, and if you're Greenbrier now, man, you be aggressive on the offensive end. But you got to make free throws, too.
Yeah. You got to hit these. So we get Hayes for the foul. It's her fifth team foul. So we'll be in the bonus the final two, and we missed that one. You look at the scoring for the season. Ronna Doris, 13 points a game, and she has got 9 here tonight. Second free throw good. Turbeville averages 11. She's right at her average.
That's still one possession game.
Mosley averages 11 as well. She's only got 4 tonight.
Mosley's guarded Futch most of the night and done a nice job, even though she's got 17 points.
There's a 3, in and out. Tough break there for the Rams. Now Allie James gives it away to Mosley. Mosley wants to push. Mosley all the way, kick out. 3 from the corner. Good. Big shot there as Haley Miller knocks down the 3.
And we are tied, and that brought the Greenbrier bench off its feet.
Big shot there. Greenbrier, obviously a little bit of a drive. There's a 3 to answer. Long. Rebound brought down by Breakbill.
Not sure that's quite the shot they wanted.
A little early.
Yeah.
Watch. Whoa. Oh, good job there. Lets her pass. Gets the mid-range up. No, but an offensive board and put back.
Got to block out.
Jonna Craig with the bucket. There's nobody else down there. I think everybody get caught watching the ball. Turbeville hands it off. James into Doris. Doris turns up. Oh, count it.
Strong move.
Doris with the bucket in the arm. She'll head to the free throw line.
You can tell she's got a lot of confidence getting that ball inside. She wants the ball inside.
That's impressive. Big thanks in our comments to Dragon M72. Rihanna Doris became the Lady Panthers' all-time block shot leader last week on senior night and on the cusp of 1,000 points in 3 years.
Wow, that's impressive.
That is
Congratulations
really
to her.
Big time out of Doris. And
oh, look at the freshman battle for that rebound, Steve.
Oh, and she
and draw a foul on
Futch.
Wow.
Breakbill is beside herself down there.
And that's 3 now on Futch. Or no, they get it on Breakbill.
Breakbill. That's why she was so beside herself.
Okay.
Either way, though, Breakbill has been an important piece, too.
Yeah.
Mosley shot up and good.
And Greenbrier with the lead again.
Mosley second, missed it, out of bounds. Let's see what they rule. It'll stay with the Panthers. Big, big there.
Doris couldn't quite control it, but went off Plummer.
You know, and I should know our official down here on the baseline's name. She is a fantastic official. I've been impressed with her all season long. Into Doris. Doris out. Turbeville passes on a 3. Into the lane. Up through traffic and got it.
Good drive. And now momentum is wearing Panther blue.
It's a Greenbrier team. You don't want to let them get hot. And they look good here to finish the third. Driving inside, and no, couldn't get it to fall, but that'll send Plummer to the line with 23.6 left in our third.
Number 1, Jelena Turbeville. That's her second personal foul, third team
First one on its way. Plummer knocks it down.
It's going to be the first time, barring a rebound and a putback, that the Lady Panthers are going to have a lead with the ball.
So James will bring it up the floor. 35-34 lead for the Panthers. They trailed pretty much the entire game. Took a brief lead right before half. 5-0 run, though, would erase that. And now they have battled here at the third. Doris, what a
nice
move!
Cut.
But she missed it. But
Got
goes
a
and gets it
rebound.
back. 3 at the buzzer, no. Look at the activity again out of Mosley chasing it down. That'll do it for our third. We are in for a treat as we head to the fourth. We'll be right back here on the Natural State Sports Network for more of the 5A State Basketball Tournament.
From the first time you picked up a basketball at 4 years old, you've been dreaming about this moment. All that stands between you and being a hometown hero for life is 32 minutes.
Inbound to Burgess, goes up. It's pandemonium at Bank OZK Arena.
2026 Centennial Bank State Basketball Finals from Bank OZK Arena in Hot Springs. All the excitement tips off on March the 12th and runs all weekend long. For all the ways to watch, just log on arkansastv.gov/sports.
All right, welcome back to Farmington, Arkansas for the 5A State Basketball Tournament on the Natural State Sports Network. I'm Steve Henson along with Blair Cartwright. And boy, we are in for a treat of a fourth quarter. I got to believe here, Blair.
Oh, I think so. Man, Greenbrier, very impressive in that quarter, outscored him 17-11. Futch did not score in that quarter, Steve, and that's when Greenbrier kind of made their move. So,
yeah, it has been a while since Futch has seen anything go through.
Yeah.
And we look at some of the foul trouble right now. 4 fouls for Abby Davenport for Lakeside, and then on the other side, really not much in the way of foul trouble. Tuberville and Mosley each with 2. Turn, spin, hammered, fouled, and either Mosley or Doris going to pick one up here. Yeah, I'll get Doris.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Doris. Just her second, but still.
But to your point on Greenbrier, early on, they weren't really driving to the basket. Looks like maybe that was Coach Williams' message right off the bat as they come out and immediately try to take it right to the rack and draw the foul.
And Doris is wanting that ball down low, too.
Yeah, you look, that's been shown by the 15-7 foul discrepancy right now. James, kick out. Tuberville, 3 on the way. No. Look at Mosley again, but blocked on the putback.
Oh, that is,
holy moly.
Yeah.
Man.
That is a very high screen. That'll get you every time. Allison second. Yeah, that's.
Man. Mosley, she just popped back up, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't even face. Oh, got bumped again, and who's this on?
Oh, they get break bill.
Yeah.
Did they get?
That'll be her 4th.
They did, and that is 4. Wow. Coach Williams, he's not going to sub her out, though. He's going to keep her out there. And
trust in the senior.
Mm-hmm. Tuberville gets it up to Mosley outside.
Oh, all
open
alone.
Look, 3 on the way. No, too strong. Again, not what you typically see out of a Greenbrier team. They normally shoot from the perimeter well.
See if Futch wants to be a little more aggressive here on the offensive end.
Oh, look at the battle, though. James, and rejected. Doris, the school's leader in blocks, got her one. Inside to Doris. Doris, good D.
Yeah.
They set up some towers around on that one. She had nowhere to go with it. Futch all the way around James. Layup good. And Futch.
So good in traffic.
Man. Yeah, maybe to your point as well, Blair. Got a little tired in that second and third. We'll see if she turns it on here in the fourth.
Yeah, her team's going to need her to step up.
That's the first points for her since midway through the second. Mosley thought about it. Now she'll drive on Futch. Mosley all the way, but left the layup short. Frustrated with herself after that one.
Yeah, nice drive, though.
Going to go inside. Yeah, they want to work this inside. And a great bucket there by Plummer as she just took Allie James to task on that one.
And that'll take some of the pressure off Futch, too.
Now Turbeville. Woo! Dribble display to the block. Hammered, no.
A little out of control, maybe.
And a bad foul there at is that Miller? Yeah, Haley Miller. You almost wonder if maybe that was Haley Miller wants out of the game for a moment as she's replaced by Ralston.
A little frustration there.
So break Bill will inbound. Futch will control. 5:50 to play. Futch lost it. Mosley found it. Mosley to the block, fouled, and Futch just picked up her third.
Third, yeah, but still. Yeah, that's one of those, she has to decide quick. She's got teammates coming from behind. Take it right to Futch and hope you get a foul call.
So Mosley, she's not been great in the scoring column, at least comparatively. She averages 11 a game and misses that one. But she has been an energy machine out there on the floor. A lot of steals and a ton of offensive boards.
Yes.
I wish we had those numbers in front of us.
Yeah.
She has had a lot of offensive boards in this game.
She has had a definite impact on this ball game. Sets the tone for the Lady Panthers.
Yep. And as a guy who does games in the 5A Central, we'll get to look at her for the next 3 years.
It's going to be a good one.
Yep.
Just not backing down at all from Futch. Impressive.
Driving, doubled, kick out.
Oh, dangerous
loose.
pass.
Hey, look at Mosley. Got a hand on it and stole it. Mosley going to go all the way, lays it up and in.
Wow.
What a game.
Split the defense and then just trots back to half court like it was nothing.
Man. You're right. No fear from the freshman. And once again, we are being treated to the young talent in this state. That one off the hands of Futch, stolen. Turbeville pushing.
They've got numbers.
Turbeville all the way. A good recovery, but a foul. And it should send Turbeville to the line as they're going to get Plummer for the foul.
And that's her third. So now foul's starting to be a little bit of an issue for Lakeside.
And again, you start to see this difference where, to your point earlier, Greenbrier is taking it to this Lakeside team. I think we got a timeout here. Yeah, Greenbrier's going to call a timeout. But so they're taking it to this Lakeside team and drawing a lot of fouls, which is why there's a discrepancy of 19-8 right now, because on the other end, they're not really driving it to the bucket at Greenbrier. But when they have gotten calls. We've seen it earlier with Plummer, where she's been able to kind of take it to the bucket, and they've had success with it. So I'd expect to see more of it.
Yeah, they've settled for kind of the mid-range and the outside jumper and not pounding it. And Futch, I mean, just 2 points here in the second half after 17 in the first half. So,
and we talked about that early on in this game, where the question was, one, could Futch stay at that level? That's hard to ask of one individual player to just keep scoring like she was. But where would the help come from?
Yeah.
And so far, had a little bit. I mean, obviously, Plummer's had a nice, second half, 9 points here in the second half to get her to 12. So, but other than that, not a lot of scoring coming from the Rams.
Yeah, and if you're Greenbrier, Doris has yet to score in this quarter after 7 in the third quarter. So we'll see if they try to get it inside. Yeah.
Here in the fourth, Turbeville going to get a shot here. Did we have a technical?
We must have.
Oh, they added a second. Plummer must have picked up the technical after
she's got
the foul.
4. She and Breakbill both with 4 and Futch with 3. Wow.
Turbeville.
And then
you get
the foul on the shot.
Yep.
Boy, this is a big swing for Greenbrier. Yep, and the ball.
You just had the two. This is, I guess, technically the technical shot.
Oh, man, that could have been a 7-point swing right there.
Turbeville gets 3 of 4, though.
Now still a chance for a 6-point swing.
Well, that's huge. That is a big mistake. And, again, got to keep your composure.
Yeah, and it puts the Lady Panthers in the bonus for the remainder of the ball game.
So now Allie James takes the handoff to Mosley, keeps it, surveying the floor. Survey says do it herself, tosses it up, no. Doris battling for the rebound with a jump ball.
Good job by Doris. She really had a tough angle to try to tie that up.
So it will.
Plummer had the positioning on her.
Stay with Greenbrier into Doris. Back to James.
A little bump there.
Turbeville. Away to James. James drives. Kicks. Ralston, Pat. Nope, she will shoot it. 3 on the way, no. Probably should have went with her first instinct and shot it. Instead, she second-guessed herself, then put it up. Now Futch. Oh, good D as they double out, but they're going to get a foul. Oh. Ralston was going to get that.
So close.
Yeah.
So close to coming up with that steal. And she knew it, too. That's why she kind of hit the floor with her hand.
For sure she was about to get that. But a good job by Futch, though. So, and now Ralston might, and she does. Ralston takes it away.
Uncontested.
Oh, wow. Nobody coming down for Lakeside as Ralston lays it up and in.
I don't know if I've ever seen a 5-on-none break before.
Yeah, every white jersey just waited and stopped.
Wow.
So now maybe you are seeing some of this frustration coming out of Lakeside. The technical, now nobody gets back on defense. And now that one lost out of bounds. And Breakbill, or is that Plummer? Plummer better be careful if she's going to pick up that fifth.
And all the energy now on the Greenbrier bench and the Lakeside bench, rather subdued.
So James will inbound. Turbeville with it. We appreciate you guys joining us. Sorry about the stream drop earlier. It looks like it killed the comment section. But that's not a bad thing.
No, they're on pins and needles right now watching this.
Doris, kick out. Ralston to Mosley. Inside, Doris. Turns, up. Wanted a foul. Might have missed it. Either way, into the hands.
Tried to sell it, too.
The fans here to our right definitely thought that was a foul.
Yeah.
Futch.
Ooh, little chicken wing got away with it maybe.
Mosley with another takeaway.
Oh, nice pass.
Oh, Turbeville dribbled it off her shin. Got it back. Timeout, Coach Edmondson and Greenbrier.
Smart, yeah. Smart because Lakeside was about to steal it back.
I cannot get over number 3, Tristan Mosley, and just how active she's been. You mentioned it right there. That pass to avoid the travel while she was down and to get it to a teammate. I mean, it ends up in a timeout, but you got possession. That was a heck of a job by Mosley.
Yeah, she's just a water bug. She is all over the place.
Yeah, man, we just the court IQ and just the understanding of the game.
Yeah.
For so many of these young players. Obviously, we saw it at a level I don't know that we'll see much other than out of Easton McCullough yesterday, and just her ability. She just blows my mind to watch her as a sophomore on the floor, and her ability to just so calmly operate on the floor.
Yeah,
but
it's a gift.
Yeah, you saw a lot out of Spratt Jr. last night on the boys' side.
Yeah.
His ability, the athletic ability is amazing, but just
the
up
calmness,
the floor, knock it down.
Smooth, calm, just never appears to be rattled or forcing anything.
And the level of just maturity and respect. I think about we just got to see JJ, but I think about JJ as a sophomore. And one of my first interactions with JJ was when they were 4A and they played Robinson. And I cut a highlight tape for JJ after the game and put it out. And he immediately reaches out to me, hey, man, I appreciate that.
That's awesome.
Just really thankful. And you see that in an Anthony Spratt Jr. Same type of thing. A guy that goes out, plays the game he loves, knows what the future holds.
And
for
appreciates.
him. Exactly. Tuberville gives it away to Ralston.
They had her.
Good job, though. I mean, the gamble paid off. Yeah, the gamble by Plummer. And
nice block.
Plummer's got to worry more about hitting some shots here. She wants, and I get it. I get the frustration, but you see after every play, she's got a look on her face like, where was the call? At this point, worry about getting it in the bucket, and you'll get the call.
She's a senior, and there's maybe 3 minutes left.
Opportunity here for Plummer and long, but an offensive board tossed up. Oh, no. And Mosley.
Again, needs help,
rebound.
though.
Found James. I don't know how she didn't
if they
travel.
go, they've got numbers.
James going to go all the way. Got it in one.
Oh, man. That is big-time move right there.
Allie James has been quiet all night. Just 2 points for Allie James, the senior. And when they needed it most, James lays it up and in, gets the harm and the bucket, and now a chance at a three-point play.
And Breakbill just fouled out of the ball game.
big loss as they lose the senior break bill. And now James can make it a 7-point lead, but she missed it. Now Futch ahead.
Oh,
Plummer.
nice find.
Okay. I might have gotten frustrated for Plummer there if she didn't get that call.
Yeah.
And now she'll head to the line.
Oh, it's 3 now on Doris. So fouls are going to be an issue. Who can make free throws at this point, Steve? She misses the first. One more for Plummer. She's got 12. All right, that cuts the lead to 5.
So timeout, Rams here. Sorry, we were discussing our potential player of the game over here with Tristan. So
yeah,
I mean,
very much up in the air who is going to be.
Yeah,
I mean, who's going to prevail? I mean, it's a 5-point game, but
yeah, I was going to say that's another piece that we didn't even talk about, Tristan. Is obviously this is the closest game we've had all week, so we can't just say that's who it's going to be. But obviously, the start by Futch was impressive. But the close here by Plummer's been impressive. So you got a couple options there. And then on the other side of it, a lot of times we go by who, we like to look at the high score, but it's like we talked with Coach Rogers after the Little Rock Christian game. I think Mosley's been more important to the game than Tuberville's 16 points.
She's been so active.
A lot of those 16 for Tuberville have been because of Mosley's ability to extend possessions. Look at this. Doris
my. Great
Doris
find.
going to lay it up and got it. Wow.
And Mosley wants the ball in her hands right now as a freshman.
Yeah.
I mean, that's –
man, that is an impressive young lady out there. Cross, caught, Plummer stepped on the sideline.
Oh, man, that is – oh, that is big for Greenbrier.
Up ahead to Doris, back to Tuberville.
Of course, if you're Greenbrier, you might want to slow it down.
Yeah. And maybe that
Work some clock, yeah.
Smart by the senior, Allie James. That's the other impressive part about Mosley bringing it up is you got a senior point guard out there, and Mosley's the one that's been doing the ball hand. Now, this final 2 minutes, you see a lot of Allie James. Mosley, fires the three. That might have sealed it. And
but
Ralston
a big
with the
rebound by Ralston.
And look at Mosley. She's the one telling Tuberville, just slow it down, slow it down. That is impressive.
Yeah, just work clock.
Ralston away. James, Mosley, and it's Smart again, not taking the three there. Because at some point here late in this clock, they're going to start fouling. Instead, Tuberville with 13, air ball. And got a mom on pins and needles.
No, Doris.
I think she got driving in as Plummer lays it up and in.
She's in pain too. I hate to see that.
I'm wondering if you get that frog in your leg. I wonder if she took a knee. Up ahead.
Okay, they get it across.
James, under a minute. Inside, tipped, Doris. Foul.
Not necessarily a bad thing. Puts them at the line. Lakeside's been a little questionable at the line. Or, I'm sorry, Greenbrier.
I forget we don't have shot-by-shot stats.
Well,
again, a miss there by Doris.
If nothing else, that's a good foul because even if she makes it, it's still a 2-possession ball game. But you cannot allow an offensive rebound if she misses.
Yeah. Plummer and Futch down low here. See, this Doris shot is long. And Futch gathers the loose ball.
Don't have to hit a three. Just need a basket.
Futch faked the pass. And missed it. Tough break. Had a good look at it. Yeah, how many she got? 3, right?
Yeah, if somebody's got a foul, though, you need this clock to stop.
Yeah, just a 5-point game. They lost.
Wow,
a break.
A break there.
Yeah, I'm with you. It worked out, but surprised they let that much clock run off.
A little dangerous. And after Greenbrier, how aggressive. Okay, you're going to just pick up like you were defensively.
Futch gives it away. Plummer. She'll drive. Plummer. Left hand,
a little wild.
Rebound came away to Ralston. They get it into the hands of James. James tosses it back. They got to move. Up ahead, Mosley got to get rid of it.
Okay.
Just got it across. Doris underneath, and that may be the dagger.
Yeah.
Brianna Doris with the bucket. It's a 7-point lead with 10 seconds.
Going to be awful tough now.
Futch. And stolen, and Tuberville will lay it up. It doesn't count, but that'll do it. Greenbrier, the 3 seed, becomes the first higher seeded team to win over a lower seed here this week at Farmington. A huge win for the Lady Panthers of Greenbrier as they win this one 49-42. And tell you what, Blair, that was an impressive performance by this young group of Panthers in Tuberville, who ends up with 16. Tristan Mosley, the freshman, ends up with 8. Doris with a great game with 15. Impressive job here out of the Panthers. And we await Tristan Harlan to catch our coach. And
outscored him 31-8 in the second half. No points in the fourth quarter for Lakeside after 8 in the third quarter.
That
I mean,
wild.
just unbelievable.
We're gonna have to wait a minute here as the girls ran over to get in the line. Oh, here we go. All right, we'll go down to Tristan
here
Harlan.
post game. First of all, congratulations on the win in round 1. I got to ask, what was the message of the team during the course of the game?
Well, you know, we knew Lakeside, especially the Peyton Futch. She is a heck of a player. She had a big first half, and we just kept grinding away and chipping away at it, and these guys responded in the second half with a big one.
Right. First of all, I got to say, great name. I shared the same name with you. Spelled a little bit differently, but you did a lot of things that may not appear on the stat sheet. Overall, what went into the hustle of your game?
I just knew I had to step up for my team. Like, number 15 is a really good player, but I knew if we all came in and played 100%, we got it. And that's what we did. It wasn't just me. Everyone came in with 100% and did their job.
All right, Coach, this is probably one of the closest games we've had the tournament thus far. Going into the locker room ahead of round 2, what are you going to tell your team to keep the kind of, I guess, electricity in the locker room?
We're going to enjoy this one tonight for sure. We're going to enjoy getting to watch our boys team, but we got our work cut out for us with Greene County Tech on Friday, so just get rested up. You're ready for that one.
All right, of course, Greene County Tech, one of the better teams in this tournament. So, I mean, as a player, what does it mean to you to have the night you did, help lead your team to the win, and go on to play a good team like Greene County Tech next round?
I think playing the solid game that we played will keep our confidence up for the next game, and we just really got to play us, and we got it.
Well, guys, congratulations. Good luck in next round. Steve, back to you.
All right, appreciate you, Tristan. Great job down there with our player of the game, Tristan Mosley, as well as our head coach of the Greenbrier Panthers, Peyton Edmondson. So that'll do it for us here on this one. And we will reset and get ready for the final game of the night. It'll be the 3 seed out of the Central, the Greenbrier Panthers, against the 2 seed out of the South, the Sheridan Yellow Jackets. Join Tristan Harlan as well as Blair Cartwright on that one here in just a few minutes. It's the 5A state tournament on the Natural State Sports Network, brought to you by UAMS and ASUBB.